Brought to you by inyopools.com. This is how to replace a pool pump impeller. First thing we do is we turn off the power to the pool pump. And then we have to release the pressure from the filter by turning the release valve counterclockwise. Here the pressure gauge will read 0. This guide will be using the Hayward Super Pump. We'll be using the demo model in order to show you the inside of the pump. The impeller that we'll be removing is the black piece in this clip. Unscrew the 4 bolts that are holding the motor housing to the pump. Remove the bolts and take the motor away from the pump. More than likely, the diffuser will be covering the impeller. You should be able to just twist this off. In this clip, you'll be able to get a clear view of the actual pump impeller. In order to twist off the impeller, we will need to secure the shaft located in the back of the motor. This means we'll have to take off the back end of the motor. There are 2 screws which hold on the back plastic cover. Remove the screws and then remove that plastic cover. The shaft we're looking for is in the center of the pump. In order to get to that shaft, we have to remove the pump capacitor. Pump capacitors are known to hold a charge. For your safety, we recommend that you actually short the capacitor. While doing this, we recommend that you wear eye protection and to cover up the capacitor with a towel. If you are unfamiliar with shorting a capacitor, we recommend to consult an electrician. After you short the capacitor, loosen the screw and move the capacitor off to the side. It is not necessary to remove the capacitor completely. Just set it aside. We will use a wrench in order to hold the shaft in place. For this pump, we're using a 7/16 inch wrench. With the wrench holding the shaft, turn the impeller counterclockwise to loosen it up. Keep unscrewing the impeller until you actually get the impeller off the shaft. Since you've taken everything apart, it's a good idea to replace the shaft seals. These seals wear out over time and need to be replaced. We recommend you purchase one of our tune-up kits, which includes the shaft seal. Remove the shaft seal off of the impeller. Now it's time to put on your new impeller. Place the shaft seal back on to the impeller. The black ceramic part of the shaft seal will point away from the impeller. Next, we put the shaft seal and the impeller back on. Holding the wrench and the shaft in place, turn the impeller clockwise till it is tightened. Remove the wrench off the shaft. Next, put the capacitor back in place and screw it in and make sure it is secure. We then put the motor lid back in place. Fasten it back in place with the 2 screws. Place the motor back onto the pump. Then tighten the bolts so the motor is secure to the pump. After you install your pump, it's a good idea to prime your pump. Now turn on the power. Running your pump, wait until the air is purged out of your system. This will be obvious when water is squirting out of the filter. Turn the release valve clockwise till the water shuts off. For complete written instructions, please visit our website at www.inyopools.com.